Hi guys, so this is a piece made of different paints because I ran out of the vivid enamel, so now I'm using a deep base house paint, and I'm also out of Joe Sonia, so I'm using Vallejo instead. This is my pillow, 7 parts house paint, 1 part Floetrol and 1 part golden pouring medium. And I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out. I don't even know if the colors are gonna work well together. So I'm a little bit hesitant, but hey, gotta dive into it, and I guess why shouldn't they work together? And it turned out it worked out fine. So I made this bloom spin out, and spoiler alert, oh, here is the depth of my pillow. And for some reason I measure before I add the final dot. I never measure after. Stupid, right? So this is Cunag, and this one is mixed with my new paint. I'm not sure if my pillow may be too thin, because I can tell that the colors, I don't know if you can tell, but the edges getting a bit zigzaggy, if you can say that. Oh, and the gold, bright gold, is also with my new color, my new paint. And I could tell that once I blew it out and stuff, it actually didn't matter. So I'm glad I went ahead and just went for it. Oh, and another thing I tried to add, because I've had a bit of a problem with my colors are breaking up sometimes. And I'm a Patreon at Sarah Taylor's, and she suggested that I should use some of the Vivid Polypure. I have 2 bottles here from the sets I've bought from COLOURARTE, and I haven't figured out what to use it for, because primarily right now anyway I'm doing deconstructed blooms and such. But she said Polypure can actually help bind the colors together, and they did. Maybe they don't break up every time, but for now I'm for sure gonna add a bit of Polypure into my colors. This is my black cell activator. It's fairly new mixed, a week old, but I felt like it was acting up again. I don't know if a week is making it too old, but maybe I should try and add a little bit more Floetrol, because I feel like you can see here it's slow to push out, and I don't actually get that because my pillow was really thin. My colors may have been too thick, I don't know, maybe that's the issue. But as you can see here, the black CA, it kind of lays like a pillow on top of the colors, and it doesn't, yeah, it's selling up for sure, but not that much. So maybe I should add a little bit more Australian Floetrol. And a little spoiler alert, this was a do-over, and I'm showing you this because it actually had an impact at the end result, because after puffing for maybe 5 or 7 minutes, I gave up and I redid it, but I didn't add pillow paint. I just laid the colors right on top, and as you can see in the end, it kind of lies in 2 layers. Kind of neat, but also really messy. And because there was a lot of the black CA, also kind of dark. But I kept it and left it to dry, and so far it's drying all right, because I want to see how the paint behaves in the drying process, and yeah, maybe I can learn to love it. even though it's really busy. So I'm just gonna put down the paint in the same order, blow out again, tilt a little bit and spin. I've cut out some of the spinning parts so you don't get dizzy and bored, because I don't want that. And I'll be back later on for the close-up. Put on some music for you guys. Enjoy. If you pay attention to the black line where I'm blowing now, the paint goes on top of that line, and the line, yeah, it's fading out, but it still shows underneath. And it did that practically everywhere. So it was kind of interesting, and I could tell for sure in the final piece that the first bloom is showing up through the colors. Maybe it's because it's the pigments. So just a little fun note I wanted you to pay attention to. Back to the music. So this is what's left. I think I'm gonna be fine. Let me just take care of the edges and bring you in for a close-up. Let me bring you in for a close-up. So this is a pretty weird piece. The reason why I let it live, it's dark and a lot, really busy, I think, but some places you can actually see lines crossing each other, and it must be the first bloom showing up underneath, I guess. Now all the white dots, I didn't like them, but they go, I don't think I can show you right now, but they go over the edge, and everything is every line is staying hard, I think. So my concern with the consistency of the pillow in the beginning, I thought it was too thin, but that wasn't the issue. It was kind of hard to blow it out actually. So I know it's a busy dark piece, but I'm gonna see how it dries. Maybe it's gonna grow on me. For sure there's some fun details almost turning into, how do you say that, watercolors, and like it's rainbowy like in some way. A lot of the dark down here isn't the CA, it's the pigments. So I think maybe I can see the colors better when it dries. What do you think, guys? Any suggestions, advice, please leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumb up, and hope I'll see you next time. Bye!